Well, hello there, and welcome to the Energy Caper Show. My name is Scott Morrison, and I am the author of a novel called The Energy Caper, or Nixon in the Sky with Diamonds. It's set in an alternate universe where there was no Vietnam War, and a, quote, good Richard Nixon is fighting to make America energy independent and save the world from global warming. Although he's never heard of global warming, it'll still be saved if he can pull it off. And what he's trying to do is to find a substitute for gasoline, and he's discovered methanol, good old wood alcohol made out of biomass, is really the answer. It could have been done then. It could be done today. It could have even been done in the 1930s, but various forces lined up against it. And today it is still a dream. But it could happen. Also, I'm the author of a short story called Draft Night in this anthology, Veterans of War, Veterans of Peace. It's about the night Richard Nixon gave us our draft numbers, and it's set at my alma mater, Penn State. Which brings me to the subject of today. John McCain. John McCain's in the news. He's back there in Pennsylvania. I just came from Pennsylvania after 4 days there, and the colors are wonderful. And he was right there in the same neck of the woods. I didn't even know he was there. And listen to what he had to say. Okay, where did it go? Go.
In case, I think you may have noticed that Senator Obama's supporters have been saying some pretty nasty things about Western Pennsylvania lately. And you know, I couldn't agree with them more. I couldn't disagree with you. I couldn't agree with you more than the fact that Western Pennsylvania is the most patriotic, most God-loving, most patriotic part of America.
Yes!
And this is a great part of the country.
The most patriotic part of America and a great part of the country. Well, it is a great part of the country. I don't know if it's the most patriotic, but it's pretty patriotic. And the colors are really good, if I mentioned that before, back there in this October season. So I'm going to do this song. It's about Western Pennsylvania, and it's about the war in Vietnam at the same time. I first learned it in the summer of 1970 at Fort Dix, New Jersey, when Drill Sergeant Watson had us sing it as he marched us hither and yon all over the sands of Fort Dix. And back then it went like this. I'm gonna go to Vietnam, honey, honey. I'm gonna go to Vietnam, babe, babe. I'm gonna go to Vietnam. I'm gonna kill the Charlie Kong, honey. Oh, baby mine. Give me your left, your right, your left. Give me your left, your right, your left. Well, I rewrote it some 20 years later, and was performing it at a reading with the Veterans Writing Group, and a woman came up to me afterward and said, you know, that's an old American folk song. And I said, really? I had no idea. She said, yes, it's called the Crawdad song. And for those city slickers out there, a crawdad is kind of like a freshwater lobster, a little guy, real tasty, used in Cajun cooking a lot. And anyhow, it went like this. You get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. Honey, you get a line and I'll get a pole, babe, babe. You get a line and I'll get a pole. We'll get down to that crawdad hole, honey, oh baby mine. Well, my version is called Gotta Save Pittsburgh, and there are two people in it that are real people. Big George graduated a year ahead of me in 1965, and Frank graduated with me in 1966. I'm gonna go to Vietnam, honey, honey. I'm gonna go to Vietnam, babe, babe. I'm gonna go to Vietnam. I'm gonna kill the Charlie Kong, honey, oh baby mine. Gotta save Pittsburgh from the Charlie Kong, honey, honey. Gotta save Pittsburgh from the Charlie Kong, babe, babe. They say if Nam goes down like a domino, they'll be paddling up the Ohio, honey, oh baby mine. We're gonna win their hearts and minds, honey, honey. Teach them to wear suits and ties, behave, behave. We're gonna win their hearts and minds. Bomb them till they're civilized, honey. Oh, baby mine. Give me your left, your right, your left. Give me your left, your right, your left. Well, Big George could really run the ball, honey. Honey, with a better defense, we'd have won it all. Behave, behave. George could dunk and George could shoot. He was perfect for killing commies too, honey. Oh, behave, be mine. Frank wrote songs and played guitar, honey, honey. The girls all said he'd be a star. Behave, behave. They were drafted over to the Nam. Played shoot to kill with the Charlie Kong. Honey, oh behave, be mine. Frank and George ain't here no more. Honey, honey. Frank and George ain't here no more. Behave, behave. George never got his chance to be a big pro star. And Frank's mom still shines up his old guitar. Honey, oh behave, be mine. Give me your left, your right, your left. Give me your left, your right, your left. Well, you get a room with 20 Democrats in it, honey, honey. Make them talk about nothing but Vietnam. Behave, behave. Get such a room with 20 Democrats in it. They'll wring their hands and fight and bitch, honey. Oh, behave, be mine. You get a room with 20 Republicans in it, honey, honey. Make them talk about nothing but Vietnam. Behave, behave. Get such a room with 20 Republicans in it. You'll hear the same old lies and the same old shit. Honey, oh behave, be mine. Don't give me no left, no right, no left. Don't give me no left, no right, no left. Well, 58,249, honey. Honey, 8 women and a lot of good guys. Behave, behave. 58,249 engraved on the wall because of those lies. Honey, oh behave, be mine. They died to save Pittsburgh from the Charlie Kong, honey. Honey, died to save Pittsburgh from the Charlie Kong. Behave, behave. 58,249 engraved on the wall because of those lies. Honey, oh behave, be mine. Give me your left, your right, your left. Give me your left, your right, your left. Well, I'm gonna go to Vietnam, honey, honey. Gotta save Pittsburgh from the Charlie Kong. Behave, behave. They say if Nam goes down like a domino, they'll be paddling up the Ohio. Honey, oh behave, be mine. Honey, oh behave, be mine. Well, I still get awful angry when I sing that song. Well, I think you could tell from that song that I was never a big fan of the war in Vietnam, and I am not a big fan of the war in Iraq, nor am I a big fan of John McCain, even though he is a hero for what he did during the Vietnam era. But he was wrong about the reasons for that war and wrong about its prosecution. He's wrong about the reasons for the Iraq war and wrong about its prosecution. Now, let's get back to Pennsylvania. I'm from Pennsylvania, and if everything goes well this year, Penn State will win the national championship. The Steelers will win the Super Bowl, and Obama will be elected president. Now, I know Jack Murtha from Johnstown, my birth city, I was born there, came out and said that Western Pennsylvania is a racist area, and there is some truth to that. I don't think anybody who lives there would deny it. So, if you were going to vote for Obama if he were white, but can't bring yourself to do it, and you're going to pull the lever for McCain instead, I'm asking you to do the country a favor and sit this one out. Because, well, just because. Okay, enough for today. The Energy Caper Show is going to be back as soon as I can figure it out. Later.